So let me tell you a story. There was a young man and a young girl that were having a relationship. The man was an ashawo, and so was the woman an ashawo. You know, women, when we are ashawo, we will not accept. So they were in this relationship. It was an open relationship, and somehow a child came from that relationship. Once the child came from the relationship, the woman wanted the man to marry her, but she did not want to change her ways, but she wanted the man to marry her. She got her parents involved in the ordeal, but a contract was a contract. He kept to his part of the contract. He refused to marry her because the lifestyle that she was carrying on did not make her or describe that woman that he wanted. Needless to say, he himself was not ready to give up the way he was behaving sexually and emotionally for him to be married to her. But she wanted to change the game. She wanted to change the terms and the conditions of the contract. Now, this man, he made sure all of them were born abroad. He worked hard, struggled. He's a middle-class person, struggled for the lady to go to America to have these children. Once in America, it looked like the terms and conditions had changed for the woman, but she never told the man. This woman decided to block the man from his children through manipulation, lies, you name it. The man was frustrated. He will travel, suffer, gather some money around, travel to the US to try to see the children. She will block him, or she will fight with him, or she would whatever. She had brought these children up to a point where she had told them stories that weren't true about this guy. So the children even don't have respect for their father. Now, this particular man is in his 50s. The children are now young adults, they're in their 20s. Of recent, the one that killed the man was the fact that the woman had lied to him that one of the daughters had cancer. So he flew, borrowed money, organized, flew to America, only to find out that the daughter had no cancer. Then to make matters worse, she turned the daughter, the so-called daughter that has cancer, against him so that he could not even see the girl. I'm looking at this matter and listening, and I'm asking women, what is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? How can you get into a contract? You know what the terms and the conditions is or are for that contract you go into. You are with this guy, there is no commitment whatsoever, okay? Then all of a sudden you start to change the game in the middle of the game. It doesn't work that way. I've realized that women, we are very, very manipulative, especially when we have children. For men, we use the children against the men. When we see that our men's hand have fallen, meaning they're not able to support us financially, we'll be catching the goods outside, but yet we'll frustrate the living daylight out of them. Then let them go. You know, fine, you don't want the man, he's broke, he ain't good, blah, 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 blah. Fine, let him go. No, we still want the man, yet we want to play our game. What is that? I have made this video from this story that I've heard. I know for a fact that it is true. I don't know how the women will take it, but we need to begin to take a good look at ourselves and our behavior. Are we worth being married? Do we have the qualities of a married woman? Men don't need a whole lot of stuff. Trust me. If you can feed a man, if you can sex him very well, if you can laugh with him, play with him, understand where he's coming from, give him peace, tranquility when he comes home, trust me, you've earned that man's trust. That's all a man needs, is to know that he has you as his neck. Since the Bible says that he's the head, or is it society that says he's the head? You need to be that neck, the support. Because you know what? At the end of the day, we have control. I swear to God, you will not believe this. The women are stronger than the men. So women, I am asking you, do you know who you are? Do you know what you're bringing to the relationship? Who are you coming into that relationship? Stop changing the game in the middle of it. You meet a man, you guys have an open relationship, you're doing your own stuff, all of a sudden now you want to marry him. And then when he says no, it's a big deal. You want to frustrate the living daylight out of him. It doesn't work that way. Let us change the way we deal with our men. And I'm telling you, our men will change the way they deal with us. We cannot be playing games when it comes to emotional matter. We cannot be playing games when it comes to relationships. We cannot be wanting the man to do everything. In our society in Nigeria, the man must have, or he must hold, he must be the one to take care. You, what are you doing? Did you go to school? Can't you take care of him? Yes, I mean it. Yes, the man is the provider, the man is the... What about if the woman is the provider? What is wrong with that? Let us be in one accord with the relationships that we're in, and let us know who we are going into those relationships, and let us stick to the contract. If the contract was an open relationship, live it that way. If children have come from it, live it that way, and respect the man. Don't make him any little or small. Teach your children that he's a deadbeat dad and all that nonsense, when you knew what you were going into when you got into the relationship. My people, I hope this has helped somebody. Bye. Peace.